To ask you something that you shared on the Hasta la Vista Boss Facebook group. Let me see if I find it. You shared
On the
some.
list.
Where is? Oh, it's here. Look. The 5 things all SEOs, internet marketers need to know in 2021. And
Sure.
one of course, HTML. I mean, we can go through these ones, but I'm very interested in this one. Like everybody on the everybody, especially beginners and intermediate people, doing affiliate marketing like I do, they want to know about this link building. Understand? So you saying here, understand that links are 30% of the algorithm, and you will not rank anything completely without them.
Competitively, not completely.
Not okay, competitively. All right, that's
Yeah.
that's extremely
Because
important
I
to
can rank
put
stuff
there.
without links,
Yeah.
but most people don't want to be in niches that make no money.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
yeah.
what would you say? What type of links are best in 2020 and moving forward? What's your approach?
So I work with 3 types of links
Mm-hmm.
only. I've tested everything from spam. I was a major black hat in the past, and I've tried literally everything. And those things, they still work. Don't get me wrong,
Mm-hmm.
but they don't work as well, and they take a lot more time and energy to set all that stuff up than actually going out there and doing outreach, for
Yeah.
instance. So my main form of marketing is outreach, and I have a list of vendors that I go to, and outreach involves 2 types of links. One link is a guest post, and one link is what we call an edit link or a curated link. And these are not PBNs. PBNs do work, but I'm not going to recommend people use them unless they know what they're doing.
So
Okay?
of course this question was more for the. I know you're doing affiliate sites, and I because I've been lending a hand when I could with your sites. So this link building you're doing for your affiliate sites or for the local SEO as well?
Everything, mate.
Everything?
I don't do local at
Yeah.
the moment.
Yeah.
I gave up my local. I only do national at the moment and enterprise.
All right.
So I do the same link building across everything I do. And I do what you call deep linking,
How do you call it?
which means
Deep
deep linking.
linking.
You can look that up. It's so, for instance, instead of sending all the links to the home page, I'll send links to the internal pages that push juice up the funnel.
Right.
So to
Right.
say. So everything moves in an upwards flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then it loops. Carry on.
No, sorry. You carry on.
I was saying then it sort of loops around at every top level silo page. So it doesn't loop the loop.
Right.
The
So-
juice continually flows through everything.
So this, as if you see my screen, I write down. So guest posts, edit link or curated links, and deep linking.
Yeah.
Is there anything will you add? I mean, many people talk about PBNs. Some people are afraid to use them. I'm sure you're not afraid to use PBNs, as I'm not afraid either. But would you recommend them, or what would be a safe way to approach linking PBNs to your site?
So that order you have on there is usually how I tier my links.
Mm-hmm.
So tier 1 would be a guest post, or tier 2 if you're sending it to a support article or a blog post,
Yeah.
because that becomes a tier 1. Edited curated links and PBNs go behind the guest post.
That'll be tier 2.
Yeah, that's how I do it.
Right.
Unless a website receives a ton of traffic, will I send PBNs directly or niche edits directly at that,
Mm-hmm.
because it can handle it.
Right.
People used to say about domain authority being really high. I look at domain authority as how much traffic is the site getting. Because if a website's receiving traffic, then Google's obviously trusted it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's a measurement of trust about anything. And one last thing to add as a bonus is I only buy guest posts that have over 15,000 visits on the domain name that I buy the guest post from. And
They have more than what? Say again, sorry?
15K a month visits.
15K months visits.
Yeah, that's usually my marker. I do look at a bit of trust flow as well, but I don't really pay attention to DR or UR or DA.
I see.
I do check Majestic trust flow, and it needs to be over 10.
Over 10.
And the citation flow shouldn't be like in the 60s or something, because that's completely spam.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I suppose I would tell you one other one. I only buy from sites that have an SSL certificate. I don't buy guest posts from sites that don't have an SSL certificate.
Okay.
And they just don't do anything. It's almost like it's completely blocked. Sorry?
That's interesting. I never heard that.
Well, I mean, like I'm sure they still push, but very minutely, and sometimes you can't really tell. So, but you see, if you do exactly that formula as guest posts, you will move pages with 2 to 3 guest posts for terms to get.
So, for example, for those who don't really understand, I just want to make it try to make it a little bit more clear. So, you have a page on your website, and you want to link to your website. You will reach out or buy a link. Create a guest post, and this will point directly to your page, right?
Yep.
And then usually what you do, then you go and use a service to do niche. Is this niche edit link? Would this qualify as niche edit? Curated links?
It is a niche edit. I don't want to call it niche edit because it's frowned upon. All right, because they're not necessarily legal links.
All right.
It's like using SAPE.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So, and these ones will point to the guest post. This will not point to your main page most of the times.
If your website gets over, I would say, 15,000 searches a month, then you can start sending PBNs and curated links directly at your menu site.
Yeah, that's thanks for being here, Geeky Tech. Have a good night, brother or sister. I'm not 100% sure who you are. Thanks for being here again.
I think I know that guy.
Maybe he might be a friend or something.
He's the guy who came to London with us, I think.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the guy that was chatting with me and you at the bar for the whole time.
It was Bob? Or Bill? Bob or Bill? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Let me... how much time do you have, Alex? I can't believe we've been already 1 hour here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Time fly, man.
Well, yeah.
You have another
any more questions?
10 minutes for...
If anyone has any questions to ask me, like, and there's not that many people watching, but I'm sure people will watch the replay. So.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if you watch the replay, guys, let us know. And Alex will keep an eye on the comments. If not, I'll let him know that someone commented. And if I don't know how to answer it, we'll bring on the big guns.